If you enjoyed our shows, you should also be checking out the network we're a part of, the Fun Installers Network, whose promo will be playing next, and then we'll be on to the show.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. On the frontier of the internet is a new website being constructed called FuninstallersNetwork.com, where they install fun directly into your brain, where they do collaborations with other creators, such as video game reviews, podcast episodes, art galleries, and they even do little game master tips for you who like tabletop role-playing games. So make sure to go over to FuninstallersNetwork.com and tell them that this really cool radio guy sent ya. Now back to your regularly scheduled program, whatever it may be.
Greeting listeners and welcome back to Adventures with... Wait, no, that's a...
Wrong one, Sean! Wrong one! Wrong one! It's fictional heroism.
Yeah. Welcome back, listeners, and welcome back... Or welcome...
Sean, are you being strangled by a were shark?
He's trying to get all the out of his mouth.
Do you need help? Do you need help?
Okay.
Sorry, I had to.
1 malapropism if yes, 2 malapropisms if no.
Okay, no, I got it. Greeting listeners and welcome back to Fictional Heroism, Beach Blanket Brutality, as we go further into the mystery, and you missed out on some great bloopers as we talked off screen, and someone apparently thinks that fertile always means very pregnant. That would be a whole nother mystery.
Sean, I thought she was a pregnant shark. I don't know how I fertile. I must have misheard you. So I'm going to be honest with you.
I think I may have said childbearing hips.
I think that's what it was.
I may have misheard you, or something, but I don't know. But back to the game.
Who remembers enough to do the recap?
Okay, I guess it's me. Last time, we had to deal with the witness after getting back to the shore. There was, fashion stuff involved. Then we had a meeting at the coffee shop as we reviewed what was going on. We mused on some things, and then we made a plan. Neira missed the arrival of a new player on the scene, and we were off. Honey did some things, though I don't know what, and then Mib did something, but again, I don't know what, and after that was when we ended, so if my fellow players could fill in the blanks, I would be grateful.
Papus lookalike. Remember a shark blew up, and I remember that you guys are fighting a giant were shark, so, yeah.
Yeah, Shadow went to...
Oh, go ahead.
Shadow went to talk to Hendrik Schmendrick, a local obscure scientist and platypus owner.
And I met his platypus, and I told him about my pet lamb. And he showed me some really cool stuff before some giant Godzilla of a shark showed up. And we had to basically squeeze ourselves out of the dog door. A part of the house fell on my legs, but I didn't lose my hat, and that's important.
Yeah, then there was something about being in the water, and then it somehow teleporting us out further out to sea.
And I believe the rest of the party was going to investigate the strange, important-looking man that walked out at Ernie's shack when you guys regrouped after the first encounter with the shark guards.
Well, 2 of us were investigating the water. One of the other 2 were investigating the strange man, and then we were going to check out the contest, I believe. I know Neira was investigating the water. I can't remember. Who was it she dragged with her? I think it was the demon. Which one was that?
The lamb, Bill.
Okay.
As I told Shadow last time, I am not a pet. I might be fluffy, I might be adorable, but I am no one's pet.
If we could pet you, you're a pet.
Yeah, that's true.
Belle pets you. Then now you're my pet.
And on that note, is it me and Dice's turn now, since it was Mib's turn last? And Honey before that?
Yeah. we'll start with Bel and Neira as they are investigating the water.
Okay. Neira taps her, I can't remember. Is she wearing just basic black sunglasses or was she wearing aviators?
I think you mentioned aviators.
Okay, she taps her aviators and she's going to do her seeing energy trick again, so I'm going to use magic.
Okay.
-1. 7.
Okay, so you do the magic, and there's a small glitch, if I remember correctly. You use magic when you on a 7 to 9, it works imperfectly. Choose your effect and the glitch. The keeper will decide what effect the glitch has.
Well, my effect is that I'm basically seeing energy of all different types, so make of that what you will.
Okay, and what's your glitch?
That's up to you, isn't it?
Oh, no, you get to pick the glitch.
Oh.
Player picks the glitch. Keeper then determines how the glitch manifests.
My sunglasses start glowing, and it's noticeable.
Okay, so you want the magic draws immediate unwelcome attention? That's what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Okay, so I think as you're looking out and you're trying to examine this energy again.
So just to be clear, there's no wards that I can see like with magic, yes?
I think as you're looking over the water, what's strange, I don't think you see necessarily wards, but as you're examining it and you have more chance to look at it directly and focus on it, you kind of notice a pattern. Like the energy is definitely surrounding the entire water for the beach, but there's strands of it going out. And you're looking. I think it's kind of you're looking at the water, and you just see these. You start following one of these strands, and it seems to be going. They seem to be going almost like in a spider web out from somewhere on the beach, not in the water.
Okay. Is it technological? Is this psychic? What type of energy is this? Or do I need to roll for that?
You know what? I think for this, I would say for this, you would need to investigate a mystery.
5. Nope. It's all Greek to me.
I think you're trying to figure this out, and it's bugging you because it seems familiar, but at the same time, it feels... Well, that's the weird thing. Neira. Whatever's going on here, it's at least as old as you, because I think that's the thing that you focus on that starts bugging you, and you're just kind of staring at one of these threads. I'm gonna ask Bella, has he seen your staring into thin air? Do you say anything or do anything?
To use my little cloud thing, do I need to use magic as well? To summon my little...
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to use magic to summon my... Wait, no. Should I summon my grandfather, or should I summon the cloud? What would you recommend, Sean?
Well, I mean, it's up to you. Like, what is your intent?
Well, I use the cloud. I'm going to go out with a fishing rod and just cast it in the water and see what I can find.
Actually, you're looking towards the water?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Belle.
Mm-hmm.
As you get this idea to go out in the water, you turn towards the beach. Mm-hmm. And you see a fin. It's so fast. You see a fin charging towards the beach and then just leaping out of the water in a single motion as you see one of these shark entities. Like, it's like that Family Guy episode where they're parodying the movie about the kids who go to find a dead body, and you're just like, in slow motion, you're just thinking in your head, shark! As you see this thing launching at the distracted Neira, what do you do?
Okay. I'm going to push Neira out of the way.
All right.
You know what? No, I'm going to do something better. I'm going to headbutt her out of the way.
What?
I'm going to headbutt her.
How is that better?
I'm a lamb demon. I'm going to give a little more oomph to push her out of the way.
Okay, that sounds like you want to protect someone.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So protect someone that is... Let me see here.
I believe that's tough.
Roll for tough?
Yeah.
Okay. 11.
Okay, with 10 plus, you get to choose something extra. Suffer little harm, -1 harm. All impending danger is now focused on you. You inflict harm on the enemy, or you hold the enemy back.
Since I rolled so well, I'm going to try to ram the monster and hold on to it like a little I'm going to just turn into my little lamb form and just ram the damn thing and hold on to dear life and try to Bronco ride it.
I think what I picture is you see this and you get this idea to ram Neira out of the way, and you manage to, I think you have like a moment in the midair, you rethink it, and what you do is not as dignified, but I think you kind of run up and you kind of parkour off of Neira, knocking her down out of the reach of this thing. This thing is going to roll past them, and you end up like headbutting into the gut of this shark, and you manage to get a lot of momentum. You pull all of your lammy might, and you just kind of like headbutt it, and the full force of it lunging at Neira combined with you headbutting into it, you just hear as you hit it right in the stomach, and this shark bounces backwards, vomiting. It's like if you just hit someone in the stomach with a baseball bat after they've gone to a buffet.
I was going to say, motherfucker.
Neira, who's now like half on the ground, like raises up her sunglasses, which now stop glowing, and she turns and looks at the sheep, and she says, "What in the name of the faith are you?" Oh.
Belle just looks at Mira. What were you going to say?
Neira's eyes are half closed, and she just gives the sheep a dull stare, and she says, "Well, I was about to ask if you're going to use your ability, but it appears you've already done so."
Yeah.
And now, she gives an absolutely evil grin that shows far too many teeth as she looks at the shark. "Now we have some questions to ask someone now, don't we?" And she looms ominously over the shark person.
I think the shark person... Here's this thing. Something about their clothes looks familiar. If anyone wants to roll a plus chart and see if you recognize them.
I'll let Belle handle this. I don't have anything in sharp.
Well, I have a 10.
Okay. Belle, you recognize this female shark, or at least you recognize their swimsuit. This is the woman that came out of the, lifeguard station with David Hasselbeck. They still have long hair, but she is also very hulking and just glaring at Neira as it pushes itself up to its feet, still coughing up all kinds of junk from the sea.
Belle's gonna just look at it. I know who it is. Belle then just kind of clears this out in his little lamb form. Look, I really don't want to do this. I really don't. I don't want to punch a lady again. Please don't make me try to restrain you with magic. Please don't. Please don't. Just let us ask our questions, and you can fuck off if you wish. Belle is just like nonchalantly. He's like, I really don't want to deal with this. I don't want to deal with this moment.
Threatening me won't work either, dearie. I face down dragons that are bigger than you.
I am not threatening you. I'm threatening...
No, you aren't threatening her, but Sean did say that shark person was glaring at me, so yeah, no, threatening me is not going to work.
Okay.
Who said anything about threatening? You look tasty.
Is there a way to restrain someone using magic, Sean?
Yes.
Yeah, that is one of your choices for magic.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to use my magic then to restrain her.
In response to the tasty comment, Neira said, "Again, bigger dragons than you have tried."
And that's weird, right? For magic?
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 12. I rolled 9 plus 3, so 12.
Okay, you can trap a specific person, minion, or monster.
I'm going to trap her. You know, hold the lamb. Blood drips from my eyes turn blood red. Demonic arms just reach from the earth and just latch on and restrain the wereshark. As Belle is speaking in incoherent languages.
I think the wereshark tries to lunge forward and it gets grabbed onto these arms that restrain it, and you just hear it release this mighty roar. It's strange. It's not like an angry roar. It feels like it's a roar with purpose.
Belle's gonna walk up and just... No. Bad.
Yeah, I was about to say Neira punches it in the nose.
No.
It's a bat shark.
Bad. I'm going to call it like a puppy.
That's a bad shark. No puppy.
Okay, that sounds like it kicks some ass.
Just a picture of a little land demon just like punches the shark.
9.
Okay.
Okay, and that's tough. So I rolled an 8.
Since Bel is the closest, you run up and you punch it, and it rears back, and as Neira comes up, punches into it as well. It just lunges forward, and it boops you into Neira, and you both take 1 damage, 1 harm.
Bel just kind of dusts himself off.
Neira doesn't even blink. And she just looks at the tied up shark and she says, "Now, you are going to answer some questions for us."
I'm going to tighten my grip using my magic. I'm going to tighten the arm's grip to make it more uncomfortable.
I think it just grins at you, says, "Well, better ask fast." And it has this evil grin on its face. If anyone wants to figure that out,
Neira slowly starts to look around in a circle.
Summoned that big ass bitch, didn't it?
Do you want to cut away to Honey and Nib now?
We can cut to that quickly after you're looking around. I need a quick read a bad situation.
Can we both roll it, or just one of us roll it?
5. No, please save us.
So read it. What's the stat for read a bad situation again?
Sharp.
That would be another 11.
Okay, I think Neira looks around and you don't really notice anything, but Bel, you've got those little lammy ears. There's several of those calls in the distance, and you look out to the sea, and there are several fins heading towards you both.
Bel looks at Mira. Mira?
Yes?
We need to go. We need to go now. Like, right now.
In fact, I would say you see at least 7 fins.
Okay. Blinking away her eye, I imagine, because she's probably still a little blurry after everything. She looks at Bel, and then she says, "Oh," and does Bel point at the shark fin to her?
Yep, I am.
Neira just looks at the shark fin, and then she says, "I fished our army bigger than this. We can handle this." And we're also past the point of subtlety, I think, and she said that she gestures to the demon arm coming out of the ground. So let's do this.
Yeah, I'm going to pull out my shotgun, and I'm going to aim it at the shark's foot.
Didn't it eat your shotgun?
No, I still had it.
No, my shotgun.
No, your rifle.
Oh, okay.
My hunting rifle. Yeah, my hunting rifle got eaten.
Listen, and listen good. Call them off, and I'm not going to blast off one of your feet and leave you to die from your own teammates here, because it's blood and water. So, here's a quick lesson.
You act as if we don't eat our own.
I know you eat your own.
He's counting on that.
She's actually smiles more on that. It will not stop us.
Yeah, but it's going to hurt you. Bel's going to put the...
Yeah, and you think it's the first time I've been devoured?
Bel's going to go...
Neira had stepped towards the shoreline, like rubbing her hands together, clearly about to do something witchy, and then she pauses, stops, and she looks at the shark after saying that, "First time I've been devoured," blinked, and then she said, "Okay, that's one puzzle piece. But there's time for puzzle solving later. For now, war." And she turned to face the oncoming storm.
Bel's going to ask, "Do you have some type of war cake or something?" Yes, the were sure.
No, I've just been in quite a few battles by this point, and I'm used to it.
No, I'm talking to the wereshark. I'm asking her if she has a war cake. Sorry.
Oh, you have no idea what's going on here, do you, little lamb?
Bel's just going to be like, "I'm done with this shit. I'm just going to shoot her. You know what? I'm going to shoot her in the gut with a shotgun blast."
All right, roll, kick some ass.
Okay, that's tough, right?
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
Yeah, okay, you roll a 9. How much damage does it do?
My shotgun does
3 loud, messy.
3 and messy and close. I just pictured Bel fire and he just gets launched back.
You fire into this thing and you like tear up a bunch of its torso and it just starts bleeding and it just starts laughing and you see something horrific in its reaction to this, because it sees the damage it's taken, and it just laughs and goes, "See you next time." And you see it start to tear into itself, and it literally starts eating itself in the most literal sense as it falls to the ground, dead.
Wereshark can have a little wereshark as a treat.
The wereshark literally just, it saw the damage it took.
Self-cannibalized itself.
Yeah. And here's the messed up thing. I need you to roll a plus sharp for a moment, Bel.
Okay.
As something happens.
Okay. See how bad the roll is going to be. That is... Hold on. I got to go up to my stats. Sharp. Okay. I rolled another 8.
This shark's body falls to the ground and just... You're not sure what you're seeing as it breaks apart and is absorbed into the ground.
Okay.
And then a little bit of plant life, like not like too much, but like anything you see on a beach kind of sprung up from where the corpse was left.
Mel's just like, huh.
Yeah.
Neira, I don't know about you, but I think we should get the fuck out of here. I don't think staggered fighting would be the best choice right now with only 2 of us here.
And do you want this horde to fall upon the people, though?
No.
I thought not. Neira's hands begin to glow as she gestures towards the water. And now do you want to cut away at this point?
Yeah.
I'm like, the oh no moment is with Bel. I was like...
Okay, alright. So do we want to go to Mib, or do we want to go to Shadow?
We were generally sticking together.
Well, Shadow left off on their own to investigate the doctor.
Well, Shadow's probably going to be, like, hopping back towards signs of life with the help of the doctor.
And I think Dr. Hendrik Schmendrick is helping Shadow head towards the beach and towards the crowd. And it's like, I don't know what that is, but I think we need to get... Oh, that is so strange. That is the most dangerous, and yet, oh my, Miss, we need to get help. We need to get help. That is above my capabilities, I think, at this time.
I have questions for you, but first, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yes, let's go. I know, that's what I'm doing. I'm carrying you.
Well, go faster. Let's get out of here. That thing might follow us, and I don't want to fight it. Let's get out of here.
Galen, I need you to roll a plus charm, because it sounds like you're trying to manipulate someone.
Okay, that's a 9.
Okay, they'll do it, but only if you do something for him right now to show them that you mean it. So, like, what do you do to convince him to hurry up?
I take his platypus.
Well, I mean, you already have the platypus.
Oh, okay.
Just to give you some ideas, Caitlin.
Okay.
Since you are the spooky, you could do something like you could ask the bride to manifest briefly to convince them that, like, you know what you're talking about. You're a monster hunter or whatever, or something like that. Like, it's basically a narrative thing to, like, say, like, okay, like, you know, in a horror movie, the scene where, like, everyone's like, I don't know, man. This is your epic speech or epic moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just not Daniel L. Jackson's one, because he died shortly after that.
Look, I know what I'm talking about. We don't want to be caught dead around that thing. Well, we don't want to be caught dead or alive. And if we don't hurry up, that thing might... God, I can't do this. I'm just assuming that she's already trailing blood, so, like, he probably wants to, like, get her...
Yeah, you can... Well, that's the thing you can do, too. You can just, like, cough up blood or something.
Okay.
You just have to convince him that, you know, he should trust you, or, you know, or do something that he wants.
Okay.
To convince him or something.
Okay.
Actually, let me make a suggestion. You say what you just said,
Okay.
and then you cough up a little blood.
Okay.
And he looks at you. We need to get medical attention. Yes.
Yeah, I'm kind of hurt here. He coughs up a little blood. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna make it without some medical attention. We.
Yes.
I don't really want to die. Okay.
Yes. Medical attention first. Self-reflection later. I'm going to go to hell for that, Joe.
You can say, yes, medical attention first, which is not here. We need to get going.
Yeah. So we're heading. Where's Mal right now?
I mean, generally, most of it, Mal is just basically stuck with you. We've, been getting along like gangbusters and that. So,
but where is he right at this moment? I'm trying to find him.
You guys did split up. She went to the doctor while you were watching the mayor.
Okay, so that's probably, where the mayor is, but that shouldn't be very hard to find.
Well, okay, so they're probably, I think they're probably going to head down the beach to find Mal. I feel like they can catch like a glimpse of the whole like Bel and Neira shark fight, and Shadow's like, what the fuck is that? But she's still bleeding, so they're just going to keep going.
I think at the sight of that, the doctor actually scoops you up in both arms, and despite being a scrawny man, he like Captain America, like army carries you to safety.
And then, so,
he's like, no. We said medical attention first. Bullshit later.
Oh, good idea. We can find my friend. Yeah, I think he's probably bugging the mayor or something. You know where he is?
Oh yeah, the mayor. The mayor is he'd probably be attending the lifeguard tournament. A lot of resuscitation. I think what time is it?
It's my wrist o'clock.
I can't really see my clock right now. I'm fading fast. But I bet they have a first aid attempt.
He looks at his watch and go, oh yeah, it must be the resuscitation contest. Like they have people pretend to be passed out, and then they go and they try to wake them up, and oh my.
Well, if we don't hurry, you're going to actually pass out.
Yeah, let's get there. Even if we miss it, I'm sure there's a first aid tent. Never know when some stupid kid is going to go out to water and drown.
Yep. So, yeah, I guess I'll be hanging around, keeping an eye on things. The mayor seemed to be kind of fishy and that, but it wouldn't be hard to recognize Shadow coming my way.
Oh, he'll hear her because she's going to be screaming, "No! No!"
And as soon as I hear that, off I go.
They've been friends long enough. He should know her voice.
Oh, thank you, Caitlin. Now I don't have to ask Mal to investigate a mystery.
I'm bleeding to death. We can't be subtle here.
No, we abandoned the subtlety a while ago, especially considering what Neira was about to do.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna, hone right in on Shadow's voice and hurry over there and what?
My legs!
Oh.
My legs!
I think the doctor looks at you and stares and goes, a class 5 apparition!
But
Blue free apparition!
class, wait, what hold your legs, and I know, is it fairly obvious how bad off your legs are?
Yeah, she's bleeding and she's leaving a trail of blood and coughing up blood. I think it's pretty obvious how fucked she is.
She looks like she just narrowly escaped being the Wicked Witch of the West. Maybe like your stock,
but she still has her hat.
But your stockings are torn.
Well, for that immediately, I'm just gonna be okay. Hold on. I remember. Okay, and I'm just gonna try and concentrate my power in using magic to heal. So,
all right,
I'm gonna use magic to attempt to heal Shadow.
All right,
and that makes a 12.
Yay!
All right, you can heal 1 harm from an injury, cure a disease, or neutralize the poison. How much damage did you take, Caitlin?
Oh, let me check my sheet. It was 3 harm.
Okay. So you're not unstable yet.
So you get to, heal one of those, which is good.
Yeah.
And legs probably work again.
Yay!
Not super well, but like you can stand, you can walk, you can fight.
I need to ask, how does this manifest as ghostly healing? Do you slime her legs?
I just kind of like grab it, like take legs, or just I really, really, really concentrate. This is not really a specific spell or anything. It's just like the power of positive thinking. The power of positive thinking combined with, through spite, all things are possible. And just really, really concentrating hard and hoping things get better. So,
Nice.
I don't know how much. There's probably some kind of, ghostly energy glowing around that. Slime, I don't think.
Like maybe like a spectral cast around her legs or bandages.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Then you are healed for one harm, Shadow. And now do you tell Mal anything else you've learned in the last couple of minutes?
What's going on? What happened to your legs? Who is this guy?
Well, now that I'm not dying, I don't even know. A house and a big, roaring, big force field. This is the doctor that I told you about that I went to go meet. I forget his name, but he has a platypus.
Hendrik.
This is Dr. Hendrik Smedrick. This is his platypus. I don't remember the platypus's name.
Harry.
But it's a platypus. Harry the platypus. So, yeah. So, I went to go talk to him and get to know him, and I met his platypus. And all of a sudden, there was this Godzilla of, I don't know if it was a shark. I didn't actually see the shark, but I knew that he was a big hunking thing because he destroyed the...
It was a she.
How do you know?
Did you... I mean... Did you not... Oh, you must not have looked back after we got out of the house. Like, it was like...
The hell fell on my legs, Doofendorf... Hendrik Smedrick?
it was... I mean, there was...
And I was trying to save my hat.
And like he puts his hands around by his hips, like saying, it was very fertile, and it had Dobby Bobby vibes. Dobby Bobby was a shark in the hole.
Look.
Why do you think I was saying there was time for self-reflection later?
It looks very fertile.
It's not the point that it was fertile.
You can tell the shark was in heat just by looking at it.
And then it had childbirth hips. The point is, it was big and it was hulking and it destroyed an entire freaking house. And I still want to know why you have that force field, Dr. Hendrik Schmendrick, because you said you didn't know what it was, but you had a force field to protect you from something, and I have questions.
Well, I investigate the supernatural around here. There's these two kids who keep on destroying half the town. I still haven't figured out how.
Two kids?
But it involves a lot of singing, dancing, and poorly made construction.
But that requires an entire force field? You're not convincing me here, Hendrik Schmendrick.
I saw them collapse a house by walking inside. I don't want them in here. I had to turn it off to let you in.
Wait, you did? Wait, you didn't?
Yes. Why did you think it...
No, you didn't, because you allowed me to come in.
Well, yeah, but I don't want them. They take stuff from the local area. I didn't want them to take from my house, and my house collapsed.
Okay, so let me get this straight. There was a poorly constructed house and some kind of force field and a very sexy...
My house is not poorly constructed. I'm just saying...
And he had all kinds of really neat inventions. We might have to go back there to see if anything survived, because there might be something useful, but that's another thing.
And a very sexy shark.
Yes.
It was a Godzilla of a bitch!
It was a cheetah!
I may be healed, but I'm still in shock. It was a cheetah.
No, a Gina.
What's a Gina?
Never mind. We'll talk about that later.
Okay, so a giant, sexy shark. Not that I would recognize that a shark is sexy, mind you. That's not my thing.
It's vivacious.
And somehow this house fell down, and
It was destroyed. I tell you, it was destroyed.
somehow this hurt your leg.
The house.
And where is this shark?
Shadow's gonna grab Mal by the shoulders and shake him. I'm telling you that the house was destroyed by this shark, and when the destruction of the house fell on my legs when I was trying to get the doctor and the platypus out safely because I felt like he would be useful.
Yes, we had
Okay.
we had to crawl out. We had to crawl out the platypus door.
Yes, and we just barely escaped with our lives. But I don't know where the shark went. It might still be there, but we took off because I was bleeding.
Platypus door.
And there's two weirdos fighting a bunch of sharks out on the beach.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
Wait. Hold on. A couple of weirdos fighting sharks on the beach?
It was Bel and Neira.
Can Neira do her eye-catching stunt now?
Yes.
Okay. Using magic, Neira's going to conjure up a gigantic water twister, basically, and suck the shark people up into. So, is it big magic or huge magic?
I'm going to say big magic.
So it's no rolling, but Keeper decides on what the prerequisites are. And just like fighting sharks on the beach, and they look like those two.
Okay, let me see.
So what do you think, Shadow? We should probably go and rescue them. Though there is a big part of me that just wants to consign them to, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Okay, I think for this big magic, I will require a use magic, but I want to say a -1 because you're trying to manipulate more of the sea than the last time, and as you've already seen, the sea is part of the effect of what's going on. So you're magically convincing the sea to turn against this other effect.
Okay, here we go. -2. Oh, good lord. Okay, 8. Mixed success.
All right. And what's the glitch you choose?
What are some good glitches? Weakened? Probably not.
I'm going to say Neira's nose starts running with blood, so I'm going to take 1 harm.
Okay.
So there's just suddenly a whoosh of a cyclone of water with a bunch of shark people rolling about in it. Suddenly just springs up into the sky nearby.
And upon seeing that, Mel's just going to be like, wasn't this supposed to be kind of stealth?
I see.
Guess we have to go save up from ourselves, Shadow.
Yeah, but Mendrick, you just stay here, but don't run off.
Hey, Mal, Shadow?
Yeah?
Would one of you like to read a bad situation?
I will.
I could probably try something like that.
Okay. What is that plus? Sorry.
Sharp.
Okay. Let me look at I'm on my screen. Sharp. My sharp is... I gotta roll it again. I dropped my dice. Oh, that is a 5, unfortunately.
And that is a 7.
Okay, you get 1 question, Mal.
All right. Let's see. Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
I think as you guys are both looking in this direction, you can see Neira focusing on this whirlpool and the water reaching up and keeping these sharks, these lifeguards turning shark in the air. And they're so focused up that they don't notice. And Mal, you recognize this as something different just from the size of the fin.
Oh, dear.
As a large figure charges out of the water, very much matching the description of Dami Mommy Hulk Shark Woman, as it barrels through the source of the hurricane and just charges Neira head on and tackles them to the ground. You don't take any harm yet, by the way. Yet.
Then, as soon as I realize that, be like, shit, Shadow!
Yes.
And I'm just gonna book it as quickly as I can towards Neira.
Shadow's gonna follow after it, but she might be a little sore because her legs.
Is that the one you were talking about?
It could be. It definitely looks like it could destroy a freaking house. So,
because I think we set the scene, and Neira, you see this large hulking shark woman grinning down at you, and roll me a read a bad situation quickly. Now your last roll this game.
Read a bad situation. Oh, still -1 from earlier?
No, not a -1 right now.
Okay, then I still have the -1 from Ancient Magic. Okay then, so it's not a -2. That's a 9.
You look at this figure hulking over you, and something familiar creeps into your view as you see you're looking at it, and your abilities kick in, and you see an entity behind it, a large shark-like entity behind it with a grin, also female, staring down at you. And you have one question. Actually, you know what? If you want to, I will let you use that investigative mystery thing here, because I just realized read a bad situation is not the best one.
Actually, learned. You research all the legends and tales of monsters in your own time. When you investigate a mystery, you can ask the key questions from the following list as well as from the usual list. And I'm going to ask, what do I know about this creature that has been forgotten?
You know a lot about this creature that has been forgotten, because as you're looking at this, what was familiar to you about this whole situation finally clicks. This is an elder goddess. An older goddess from...
I did wonder if we were going there.
A goddess from the earlier times of man. A goddess of fertility and the cycle of life as life cannibalizes itself to continue on. And I think this is a part that shocks you a little bit, because you're pretty sure this entity was caged by you and Raj's old boss. This thing should not be out. It should not be influencing people. But this is why you feel this big web. I think it clicks to you. Whatever's going on here, it's a ritual that's been unlocking the chains around this creature so that it can come forth and corrupt humanity.
Oh, dear.
And that's where we'll end this session.
Dun, dun, dun.